Hey! Why not shoot? You see inside the courtroom. Look at what they are doing to Sowore inside courtroom. Look at what they are doing. Look at what they do. It's DSS. Look at what they are doing. Look at what they are doing. Look at what they are doing in the courtroom. Look at what they are doing in the courtroom. Look at what they are doing in the courtroom. Look at what they are doing in the courtroom. Do you want to shoot us? Do you want to shoot us? Do you want to shoot us? Do you want to shoot us?
This is really sad to see. No, this is like really, really sad to see. So it has gotten to this now where the DSS is now used to harass people. This is Sowore, for God's sake. Look at how they are malhandling this man. Look at how they are harassing Omoyele Sowore in court today. The video you just saw now is of the DSS harassing Omoyele Sowore in court. It is really sad to see that these agencies, security agencies, are allowing the government to use them and make a ridicule of them in totality. Because tell me why all this military, police force, DSS, and all of them are now just being used as tools to execute what the executive arm of government want, whether it is constitutional or not. It is unfortunate that you manhandle a person who is already in court, yet you are manhandling him like this. I saw a video of VDM speaking in defense of Omoyele Sowore today. And I must commend VDM for that effort. Despite the fact that they are, they are not in good terms. But once Omoyele Sowore was remanded, VDM spoke out. For heaven's sake, he's remanded in Kuje Prison because he said Tinubu is a thief. Because he said Tinubu is a thief, he's being remanded. It's unfortunate that we do not have freedom of speech anymore in this country. We do not. That was how Justice Crab was taken. That is how anybody that is opening his mouth to speak against this government will be taken and harassed, maltreated by the DSS. It's unfortunate that this is the kind of situation we find find ourselves in this country. Listen to what VDM had to say about the DSS and Omoyele Sowore in this video.
So I just saw news that Omoyele Sowore have been remanded at the Kuje Correctional Center until Wednesday in 2 days' time. Now, all I can see here is corruption in the justice system of Nigeria. First things first, why are they remanding him Kuje Prison? According to how the matter went, Omoyele Sowore has a case in court where, according to the DSS, according to the charges, that he called President Bola Ahmed Tinubu a thief, right? So they asked him to prove it, and the case has been going on for a long time. And then recently, Omoyele Sowore was in court. He was in court with his people, but guess what? The court revoked his bail and claimed that he was never in court, even though there is video evidence that Omoyele Sowore was in court. Well, I want to believe that they actually played a trick. There's a trick that they play where if they don't want you are in court, but they will actually go and do a Zoom video call. You are in court, but they will actually go and do like a Zoom video call. They will not invite your lawyer, or they will send the invitation late. There's a way they do it. They can send the invitation for the Zoom, maybe like that kind of 12 a.m. Your lawyer feel no siam, or you say feel no siam, then they'll just say you did not appear in court and there was no show. So therefore they will revoke your bail, right? But such thing does not make any sense because there's video evidence. But at the end of the day, they pretty much want to put him there. They just want him there for a reason. Now, let's come to the issue of Omoyele Sowore calling President Bola Ahmed Tinubu a thief. Is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu a thief? I don't know the interpretation of what Omoyele Sowore used. But in my own interpretation, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu government have robbed us of a lot of things. Access to our farmlands, access to good roads, not good roads in the terms of good roads, access to secured roads. How many people can travel by road in Nigeria since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came into office? How many people can go into their farmlands since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came to office? As I speak to you today, the whole northern region have been taken over by terrorists and bandits. They post on TikTok, you have robbed us of our freedom of movement in Nigeria. Freedom of movement, even though there are budgets for this, where's the budget going into? So if they ask me, I'll say it's administration. They are thieves. They are taking the lot from us Nigerians. And there's nothing to show for it. We'll just be hearing these big numbers online, but nothing makes sense. Do you understand? So I don't know the interpretation and the reason why Omoyele Sowore say Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a thief. Me, generally, I believe this whole system are robbers. They've robbed us of our freedom of movement. Do you understand? Yes. I am not a fan or a supporter of Omoyele Sowore because, to be very honest, I don't support a lot of things. I feel like he does not have structure and he does not even know what he represents at the end of the day. If you want a better country, there are some things that you support that I just wonder why he does that. But that doesn't mean that we are going to turn our blind eyes or we are going to turn deaf ears to what is very much obvious. The justice system of Nigeria keeps failing every day. And that is why Wike is buying houses for appeal court judges.